joining me for this video. It's been a little while since I've recorded, and I'm glad to be back doing it again. So tonight I am going to be going through this Bon Appetit magazine from November of 2012. This was their Thanksgiving magazine from 2012, and I'm sure it's going to have some delicious recipes. I meant to do this the day after Thanksgiving, but it just wasn't in the cards for me to do it at that time. I also want to share with you guys a few candles that I've made. I just started doing this, but I'm gonna burn one tonight. This one here, I just made this one today. It is a lavender vanilla, and it doesn't look like it, but it's a very light lavender color, and unfortunately, I wanted to put lavender. You can see I wanted to put lavender buds in it, but the particular bag that I was pulling the buds from had more stems than buds in it, so it didn't turn out quite like I wanted. But it's still a candle that I made, right? And you can probably recognize this kind of jar if you have ever had Whyyyy yogurt. It's just a repurposed jar. And I'm gonna go ahead and light this one, I think. Got these little matches, hopefully they work. Let's see. Seriously? There we go. Okay. Now I have to find a place to put that won't burn. I got a place right there. Put it right there. Okay. So hopefully it's gonna smell good burning. I'm gonna put it right over here and show you the other ones that I made. I've got one here in this lovely jar. This is not a repurposed jar. I bought these to make gifts, but I don't know if you can see, but the candle turned out kind of lumpy. It turned out kind of lumpy on top. And this one is supposed to be jasmine mint, but I don't think I used enough fragrance. I can smell it a little bit, but not a whole lot. I think I'm going to test this one out, burning it too. Not tonight, though. I'll use that in another video, maybe. This is the other lavender vanilla one that I made. I didn't put buds in this one after I saw what the buds looked like. I used enough scent in these two candles, and then there's one more that I have. But it also turned out lumpy on top. I don't know what happened. There were no bubbles in it, so I don't know why it looks like that. But oh yeah, this one's good. This one I used sweet tobacco and bay rum scents. I used essential oils in the two lavender ones, but the other ones, the jasmine mint, was a scent oil that I bought off Amazon, and as part of a spa collection. And then this one was also a scent. These were also scent oils, not essential oils. So anyway, that's kind of what I've been busy with a little bit. So, oh god, I think I hear a motorcycle coming. That's just what I need. Oh, come on, buddy. Ease on down the road there, bud. Okay. candles lit. The candles lit, and I've shared that with you. It's time to go through this Bon Appetit from, like I said, from November of 2012. The Ultimate Guide to Thanksgiving. How to brine, roast, and grill the juiciest bird. This guy, seriously. The best meal of the year, and then you've got 46 recipes for the big day. If that guy didn't stop me, I think he knew I was filming, so he waited to ride his motorcycle until just the wrong moment for me. Okay, now, chocolate Lindt chocolate, yummy. They do have good chocolate. Clairsonic. Skin. What do you call it? A scrubber? No, it's a I guess buffer, a skin buffer. Okay. Got your table of contents over here with a bunch of potatoes. And then Laura Mercier makeup. No Laura Geller. Is it Laura Geller that has other makeup, that has that new, maybe not new, but new to me, powder makeup? I've been using it. So not this kind, but a different Laura. Alright. Oh wait, what's that? Yeah, okay. Table of contents there. And then more table of contents over here. And then an advertisement for some sparkly and then Talk Turkey with Our Test Kitchen. Neutrogena. All the people involved in the magazine, producing the magazine. A Jen Air stove advertisement. That's a good looking bird right there. Oh well. Ellen DeGeneres doing a cover girl in LA advertisement. More people involved with the magazine and the CoverGirl LA powder. There's the makeup, there's the powder. Editor's letter. I need to see if this is. Maybe I didn't use enough scent in that one. I don't smell anything yet, but I didn't want to make it overpowering, so maybe that's a good thing. The Turkey That Ate Thanksgiving. I'm not going to read that, but that's an interesting title. Then you've got a city advertisement. Is that Alicia Keys? It doesn't say, but I think that's her. Looks like her. Reader's favorite restaurant recipes. Let's see what we've got here. Shrimp sakanaki. Dear Bon Appetit, the one souvenir I wanted to bring home from my vacation in Greece was the shrimp and feta dish at Lord Byron restaurant on the island of Ios. So, shrimp sakanaki, that must be it. Dried oregano, shrimp, feta, that does sound good. to Seattle, we ate at Golden Beetle. I would love to add their walnut dip to my repertoire. So a walnut dip. And then this one is a fall classic cocktail from Gramercy Tavern. It's got apple cider and sugar and thyme and apple brandy and lemon juice and bourbon, and it sounds really good. Then we've got a Cadillac ad, and ooh, look at these knives over here. That one's pretty. I like the handle on that one. Choose your weapon. The Ba Arsenal. And then you've got more stuff over here. A sauce ladle. Some dishes, pots and pans, and a serving set, and a cutting board. And a vino ad. Let's see. Trying to see if it says anything. My parents are both great cooks. Offerman says, on Thanksgiving, I generally just fetch beer and tell stories about life in LA while my dad tends the turkeys. Fidelity ad. Parker House rolls. From the Fanny Farmer Baking Book. Honestly, they look store-bought, but that's saying a lot that you can bake something that looks store-bought like that. They look delicious and soft. Soft on the outside, soft on the inside, maybe crusty on the outside. Yummy. Then we've got a Patron ad over here. Ooh, what's this? Oh, cranberry orange relish with mint. I do love cranberry orange relish. I usually get the kind that Publix makes. It's really good, but I didn't get it this year because it was just me, pretty much. I still got leftover turkey that I froze, so I guess I could try to see if they still have some, or maybe wait till Christmas, because in the freezer it should keep until then. I really want to make what did they call it on Friends? The moist maker. The sandwich with the gravy. The bread soaked in gravy is the middle thing, and then I think it had everything in it. Didn't it have stuffing and turkey and cranberry relish and the gravy bread and just everything? That sounds like a delicious sandwich. I think I tried to make one year. I think I tried. There goes that guy again. I need to figure out if I might put some, I've got some soundproofing things. I wonder if they would work if I put them in the window, if that would cut back on all the outside noise from trucks and motorcycles and stuff. I don't know. Okay, now we've got wine over here. And whew, Grandma's pumpkin pie. Yum yum. Yummy. Okay. A lactate ad. But this guy is just not stopping. He's just riding up and down the street, up and down the street. Take it out for a spin, buddy. What is that, a goose? That's a goose. Christmas goose. And then we've got is it AT&T? Yeah, AT&T ad over here. Beer earns its seat at the table. Gang Brewery, is that what it? Gang Brewery, Cooperstown, New York. What is that, a fox and a pigeon? Or a cat and a pigeon? I don't know what this So they've got some American beers over here to bring to dinner. Stone Smoked Porter, Samuel Adams Stony Brook Red, the Brewery Autumn Maple, Deschutes the Abyss, and Omegang Rare Voss. Only one star can put it all together. Oh, so this is a cast iron pot. Wow. From Macy's. It's a nice looking pot. Is that? What is that? Is that the sea urchin? Let's see. Uni row ranges in color from rich gold to light yellow. Removing it from the shell can be done only by hand. Spine. Oh, sea urchin. It is sea urchin. Okay, and then we've got KitchenAid over here. Q&A. Let's see. Let's read the tips down here. For a flavorful turkey with crispy skin, use a dry brine. Sprinkle the bird with salt, pepper, herbs to Provence, grated orange zest, and minced fennel seeds the night before. Steam saute your veggies. So you steam it first. You cover and turn the heat on high. They steam first and then saute once the water evaporates. Let's read this Q&A. What's your number one rule of entertaining? That I'm relaxed and happy when guests arrive. If I'm stressed out, it won't be a fun night, and that perfect meal will quickly be forgotten. How do you prep ahead of time before hosting a holiday gathering? I like to set the table first because it calms me. Then I can relax and start cooking. If I run out of time and don't get every dish made, who's going to know but me? When cooking at home, which appliance is your go-to piece? I love my new KitchenAid stand mixer with all the attachments. I finally got a new one after 34 years. It is an advertisement. Okay. So we're still on Gucci. Oh, it's from this blogger. Blogger Pam Anderson. She's the one answering the questions here. Okay. This is another advertisement. Super Foodies. So, got cheese Campari and Whyyyy Greek yogurt. More KitchenAid. prosciutto stuffed chicken, quick homemade pasta, and more. Well, that looks good, but I feel like it would be a little. Oh, I guess if are you rolling it up? Are you pounding it out? Skinless, boneless chicken breast. Have the chicken breast. Let's see. I'm gonna say pound it. That's what you're doing, and then I think you're gonna roll. You roll up the prosciutto inside. Okay. Okay. Or BC Bank used to be one of the customers for one of the software companies I worked for years and years ago. Oh, these look good. Spinach puffs. Spinach and feta. So it's like maybe a spanakopita in a little puff form. I kind of like a tarapita better than spanakopita because I had a bad experience with spanakopita one time at an actually the restaurant was all good reviews, but I think that at this one time, the spanakopita, I don't know, I guess it was the end of the day, and it was soggy and gross. So I don't like spanakopita anymore. But tarapita, which is just the cheese in the puff pastry, is delicious. But, cheese pastry, what's not to like? Goshy. It's got chocolate on it, so I'll take it. Rascatelli with pecorino and mustard greens. Oh, it's a dumpling. I didn't realize that's what that was. Frascatelli is a semolina dumpling. That looks good. I love dumplings. Who doesn't love dumplings? Another drink advertisement. Sparkling wine. Concord grape cornmeal cake. I mean, it's got grapes in it. I wonder if it looks like a blueberry cake, but okay, I don't know. What's this? The Believer, Chef Jonathan Sawyer. The Greenhouse Tavern in Noodle Cat in Cleveland, Ohio. Oh, Bobby Flay. Isn't that Bobby Flay? Yep. With the Whyyyy. Chowder down. That looks good. That looks New England clam chowder. That looks really good, actually. New England clam chowder, Boston brown bread, and cranberry shortbread. I love brown bread. I don't know about Boston brown bread, but I remember when we were in Ireland, they served a brown bread with Guinness stew at Blarney Castle, and that bread was delicious. But then again, so was the Guinness stew. It was the best. I have not been able to recreate that. I wish I could. Here's the brown bread. Looks good. Yummy. Kettle brand potato chips. The kindest cut. Use a long, sharp knife to slice shortbread, wiping the blade was it? It was cheesecake pudding. I think it was sugar-free cheesecake pudding from Jell-O, and I was not impressed. But it might be because I used almond milk instead of regular milk, so that probably affected the taste somewhat. But I don't know. And I had to, of course, adjust the recipe because almond milk doesn't set up like regular milk with the pudding. The pudding doesn't set up as the same as it does with regular milk. You have to use less almond milk. But I don't know, it just didn't taste good to me. So I pretty much wasted that. But maybe I'll try it again. This looks good. Put down the Swedish fish and step away from the Panda Express. Here's how to eat healthy while flying high this holiday season. Cook at home. What is this? Is this? It looks good, except for I don't know about these greens in here. Maybe it's spinach, but you know what I think it is. The salad with hearty kale. I knew it. I knew it was kale. It looks good, except for the kale. You've got a pharmacy advertisement. Oh, a lot of pharmacy advertisement. Barley and kale salad. No. Oh, it's got beets in it too. That's a bad salad. And pretty but bad. Cherry almond granola bars. I don't know, that doesn't look too appetizing to me. Throw that away. Okay, throw that away too. Okay. When a holiday party dinner. Ooh, butternut squash soup. It's got ginger and nutmeg in it. Yummy yums. I love ginger and nutmeg. That's pretty. Artisan bread stuffing with apples and sausage. That looks good. I was gonna put apples and onions, sauteed apples and onions in my stuffing this year, but I was like, it's just me. It's just me, so I just made some stovetop stuffing. That's it. Which was fine. It was good. Pumpkin ginger snap cheesecake. That sounds good. Yummy. Roasted turkey with smoked paprika. Okay. Philadelphia's new originals, from fried chicken and donuts to inspired new bistros. Philadelphia's chefs are transforming the dining scene. Here's why eating out in the city of brotherly love has never been better. And so they've got federal donuts, dressed down Italian. And what is this? I don't know. Those look good though. Seize the Wednesday. Chase card. Now we've got more stuff over here. Okay, so it's Bio Bistro. What is this? Escargot with fava beans and mushrooms. Okay. New. Okay. Now we've got a hotel advertisement. Homestyle holidays. That looks good. Texas Pete That's pretty. That's really pretty. Legends of that fall. The view from the boathouse at Menka's Inverness Lodge. At a mystical hunting lodge in Northern California, Michael Chabon and his family learned to give thanks. That's pretty. I'd be giving thanks too if that was my view. That's beautiful. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have a good view. I live at the lake, but it's nothing like that. Because there's people all over there. Houses. Turkey, so good they named a country after it. Oh my goodness. This is still the hunting lodge thing, and here we go. Another Farm Fresh Recipe Challenge. Submit a recipe paired with Fry Brothers wine for your chance to win. I'm 12 years too late. Thanksgiving User's Manual. A simple roast turkey. Looks good there. So they give you the recipe. What kind of turkey should I buy? You have approximately 1 zillion choices these days, from frozen turkey in your supermarket to the heritage breeds sold by lottery at your farmer's market. You have free range and organic, fresh and frozen, kosher and halal. My father once ordered a bird from a farmer friend, and it came in feathered. Feet attached. No. Grilled roasted turkey. That's some good photography. To brine or not to brine? Do I stuff the thing? No. For one thing, stuffing slows down the cooking of the turkey itself, and in turn, it barely gets hot enough to be safe to eat. For another, there's hardly enough room in even a big turkey to contain all the stuffing you will want to serve. Cook the stuffing in a casserole and call it dressing instead. I agree with that. I think it would be easier too to cook it. It's gotta be. I've never done stuffing in a bird, so I wouldn't know, but it seems like it would be easier to cook it in a casserole. Turkey and mushroom risotto. That looks good. That's what you do with the leftovers. Yummy. Oh, the gravy. Turkey stock. And it tells you how to make this gravy. That is some pretty gravy. That looks really, I would like to drink it. Thank you very much. I just want to dip some bread in it and eat it. Goodness. Oh, the dressing. These are pretty. They look good, except for I don't like the green in that. I think that's kale. That's not kale, that's parsley, so that one's okay. Maybe it's spinach in there, but I have a feeling it's gonna be That's the Italian mother-in-law. Wait, no. Cornbread sausage and pecan. Cornbread sausage and pecan. This is the simple is best and the mother-in-law dressing. Italian mother-in-law dressing. Okay, now I've got sides. Sweet potatoes with bourbon and maple. That's good. Now, I gotta tell you, I prefer sweet potato casserole. But roasted sweet potatoes are good. And it's more healthy, of course, naturally. Creamed peas and onions. That would probably taste pretty good. Put an unexpected spin on the seasonal vegetables you love with savory flavors that break the cranberry mold. Now, Brussels sprouts with shallots and salt pork. If you cook Brussels sprouts right, I like them, actually. I never thought I would say that, but I really do. Mashed root vegetables with bacon vinaigrette. That actually sounds good. Looks good. And bacon vinaigrette, come on. What's this? Winter squash with spiced butter. That doesn't sound too bad. What kind of squash has it got in it? 4 pounds assorted small winter squash, acorn, kabocha, or delicata. Wait. These 5 ingredients add surprising flavor to our sides. Coffee beans. The slightly bitter notes from dark coffee and espresso powder pull sweet potatoes back from the sugary brink. Oh my. Oh my. That actually sounds pretty good. Bacon. Salad. Hearty greens with kumquats. 12 cups. Hearty greens, such as escarole, mustard greens, and kale. Oh my goodness. The only dressing you'll ever need are Granny Smith apple cider vinaigrette. So that actually sounds pretty good. Granny Smith apple cider vinaigrette sounds delicious. Potatoes. There's no need for last-minute mashing to turn out the kind of rich potatoes that'll have everyone taking thirds. We've got creamy and crispy recipes you can prep a day in advance. Scallop potatoes with caramelized fennel. Whipped potatoes with horseradish. a slight. It doesn't have, it's not as scented as I wanted it to be, but it's okay. Okay, the desserts. This is a spiced bundt cake with apple caramel sauce. That sounds delicious. Greek yogurt cheesecake with pomegranate syrup. That looks delicious. And what's this one? Brown butter apple tart. Oh my goodness. Looks delicious. So they've got the recipes, of course. Yum. And then what's this? Cranberry hand pies. That sounds good. Okay. It's blurred out. Okay. I think I hear the snot rocket coming, Crowley. He's been having some really bad respiratory issues. I have to run a humidifier nonstop now to help his breathing, poor thing. Those look good. Okay. Got a good looking turkey there. What's this? Arugula grape and almond salad with saba vinaigrette. Has it got shaved? Okay. I'm saying this wrong. Roncal, manchego, or pecorino cheese shaved with the peelers. That's what and if it had shaved cheese on it, that actually looks pretty good. I can tolerate arugula. It's not as offensive as kale. Okay. Gosh, I think we're almost to the end of this. Well, maybe not. Okay. So, it tells you what kind of pieces to put on the table, I guess. This is use items of varying height. I mean, I guess this if you're having a fancy dinner. Thanksgiving with family has never been a fancy occasion. For our family, it's always been like just, all the food on the table. Nobody cares about centerpieces because it's time better spent eating. Okay. Kale dressing. I mean, why? Why would you do that? That's what that is. Why would you do that? Why would you ruin perfectly good dressing with kale? That's just somebody looking for ways to use a green in the garden that they don't want. Slow cooked Tuscan kale. What are you doing? What? Oh my God. Taking your time with kale draws out its sweetness. This dish is also delicious, served with pork. Sweetness. I've never had sweet. Maybe I have never had kale cooked correctly. I don't know, but I just don't think. I don't know. You never know. Maybe someday someone will trick me into eating it and it'll be good. It'll probably be my best friend. If it's anyone, she'll tell me it's arugula or it's greens, collard greens. Oh man. Pecan and chocolate tart with bourbon whipped creme fraiche. Okay. Yes, please. Pecan and chocolate tart. That looks freaking and sounds sounds freaking delicious. Better than pecan pie even, because it's got chocolate in it. Alright, then we've got Home Shopping Network and Blue Cross Blue Shield. I think I must be to the end. Get all these. Another one. Yep, all these advertisements. Oh, here we go, Atlanta restaurants. I wonder if they're still around. I need to try to go to Dragon Con next year and save up some money and actually do it upright. Every time I've gone, I've been like frugal because I either had to drive back, and when I lived in Georgia, I would drive back and forth to Atlanta from wherever I was living to go to Dragon Con and just pay for tickets. But there was one time I stayed in the hotel, and I had to be even more frugal because the hotels are so expensive during that. Oh my lord. There's like 5 or 6 major hotels where they host the panels and the gaming stuff and the parties and stuff, but it's a good time. It's fun. It's interesting to go just to see the cosplay everybody does. It is just amazing the time people put into all the various genres cosplay. I don't know if you guys ever read Terry Goodkind's Legend of the Seeker books. But they had, oh god, this was like years ago, 2 chicks dressed up as Mord Sith the whole time. I don't know how they did it because leather is hot, but I mean, and it's, Labor Day weekend, so it's not cold, it's still hot. It's the South, man. They were dressed up as Mord Sith, but they looked really cool. It was amazing. More advertisements. From Pedal to Plate. Oh, Hilton Head. Hilton Head's natural beauty from lush forest and sugar sand to sugar sand beach truly shines when explored by bicycle. And then they've got some restaurants in Hilton Head. Bombora's Grill, Pinot Gelato, a low country backyard restaurant, Redfish, Captain Woody's, on Hilton Head Island. The app, the Bon Appetit app. The Hawaiian Islands. I've never been to Hawaii. I'd like to go sometime. It's really pretty. Looks really pretty. The perfect holiday pour. It's nice. Extend your hang time. Vineyard. So this is a vineyard. Gosh, that's a pretty big vineyard. Okay. The right stuff. You got prep school over here. Stocked fridge, cool head. Oh, he's coming. I got to go before he comes in here and ruins everything. Brining. Bottle sack. And by how to. Taylor Swift. Oh, here he comes, y'all. I'm so sorry. Right at the end of the video, of course. And then back here, there's a Lancome advertisement. So, that is Bon Appetit from